Hey folks, Scott Sargent's was a little bit of a long day, just doing a little bit of reflecting on what I did that worked for me, and I just wanted to share it because I finally got a chance to use a couple of these new closes and string them together in a perfect sense to help make sense to a customer on why they need to spend like another 10 grand, right? They were looking at a pre-owned Ram 3500 that we had on the lot. Um, Wife for some reason didn't like it. She didn't have an AC power outlet and was missing a couple other things. And she started complaining, saying that she wanted to go look at one in Virginia that was like 4 hours away before she made a decision. And I knew that if they left, they weren't going to come back. I mean, they were just making an excuse to exit stage left. So it says to him, why don't you buy a Ford? I got plenty of pre-owned Fords here. There's like three diesels over there. Why don't we go take a look at one of those? He's like, well, I don't like Fords. I had a bad experience with them. Sir, you had a Ford dealership. And if you had a bad experience with a Ford diesel, most likely it was a 2003 6.0. He looked at me like, what? How'd you know? How'd you know I had a 0360? I don't know, man. That's the only motor that anybody ever complains about. We start looking at the trucks, right? And he picks out, the wife actually picks out one that she likes, right? It's like 10 grand more than that Ram. And so he starts hemming and hawing, they absolutely love all the equipment. He's hemming and hawing. Oh, I don't know, wow, it's too much money. I can't afford that. Blah, 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 blah. Just every excuse you could think of, right? And they're just excuses. They're complaints, right? They're not objections. They're excuses and complaints. So I let him rant for a little bit. Finally had enough, and I said, "Sir, let's just admit something, right? It's not about the money. It's about your production. At the end of the day, it comes down to your production and whether or not you can produce enough to afford another $10,000 in a vehicle. That's what, 150, 200, $225 more in a payment? You can afford that, can't you? I'm not, no, no, I make more than enough money. Blah, blah.
Got him! Got him!
Exactly, man. So what are you waiting for? Besides, you're going to write this off tax wise. Well, I don't know. It's a lot of money. Sir, let's just get this over with so you can be on to more important decisions in life, like what you got to do on the next job site so that you can earn the money to make the payments on this thing and afford it. I'm not worried about affording it. Well, let's roll. What are we waiting for? You see, he wasn't complaining. He wasn't objecting to it. He was just trying to stall. And his wife was just like looking at him like, "Oh, you're not supposed to say that." Well, yeah, I am. Because when you believe in your product, you're going to do everything you can to get somebody involved with it. So, moral of the story is don't back down, man. Just keep going for the close. You believe in what you're doing. You believe you got the right solution for your customers to fix whatever problem they have. And in this case, it was towing a lot of weight, right? It's pulling a 19,000 pound trailer on a fifth wheel, which is what my truck could do on a conventional pull. Not to mention on a fifth wheel pull, you could get another like 4,300 pounds. You could do like 23.5 on a fifth wheel pull, 19 on a conventional, and like a 7,000 pound payload compared to whatever the Dodge is. I don't know. Who cares, right? Go after it, folks. Keep persisting in the close. When you know that you have the right solution and you got the right piece of equipment for them to do what they need, there's nothing you shouldn't do, or you shouldn't feel any remorse about pushing for the close, man. And while you're at it, get on top of Cardone University, learn how to close. Pick up the Closers Survival Guide on MP3. That thing will change your life, man. Just beat that thing into your head. Talk to you later.